Hello everybody and welcome back to Crash Wrath of Cortex. Oh my god, this is a big occasion because we have completed 1 hub, 2 hubs, 3 hubs, 4 hubs now because in the last episode we completed Atmospheric Pressure, the 4th boss battle. So that means that we are done with the Earth, Water, Fire, and Air hubs, and that we only have one left, the Space hub, which is friggin' awesome because that's the last one. So we're gonna head into the last area today. I know that last episode I said near the end that I would be doing the test run for Wuthering Heights and maybe doing more after that, but I've decided to forego that and to forego any time trial challenges in the near future, simply because some of them are incredibly difficult to even get the Sapphire level on, because the fact of the matter is you just need the power-up that you get in the last boss fight, which are called the Speed Shoes, in order to beat those challenges and get the Platinum time trial. So the only one that you will be looking at, the only Platinum time trial that I will be getting in the near future, will actually be in level 23 Medieval Madness, and that's not for a while. But without further ado, let's make our way into level 21, Crash and Burn, and let's get 3 of the gems to be found there. We're gonna try and get all...
Well, here we are again. I wouldn't necessarily call this irony, but don't you find it a little odd that we keep meeting under these same world domination circumstances? Why not just give up? And let me win for once!
Don't worry, Dr. Cortex. Now that my elemental powers have reached maximum capacity, this little geek is gonna wish he was never created.
You talking smack, bro? I think they're talking smack. They're not very nice, as you can see. Well, you can't tell really, but to be honest, I didn't feel like wearing 2 headsets, especially one as bulky as this one over the one that I'm wearing, so I cannot hear any of the game audio whenever I do these face cams. But that's okay, because I don't need to hear it, because I've done practice runs of it before. It's plenty of fun. Now, in order to get the 4th gem, as you guys know by now, you cannot die throughout the level on most occasions. So I'm going to do my best not to die a single time so that I can get all 3 of the gems that we're aiming at in one run and make it a real short episode. And if I can do that, more power to me, because that's pretty darn hard to do. I'm sorry it took me so long to actually realize the different levels of time trials that were possible, because Sapphire and Platinum looked all the same to me and it was usually one or the other that I got. I didn't realize until I got my first gold time trial that there was something up with the way I was getting them. But now that I know that, we're going to avoid doing the time trials in the near future in order to we're going to forego them until we are absolutely done with everything else in the series, and then we will do the time trials. I'm not sure if they will be commentated, because the time trials, getting the Platinum level time trials, are some of the most difficult things to do in this game, and it will require a lot of attempts in most situations. But I will ultimately show runs of all of the Platinum time trials at the end of this series, and whether or not they are commentated, they will be there. So those will be available for you guys in case you're stuck on getting those. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that. We're making our way through level 21 right now. Crash and Burn. We have just gotten to the bonus, which is nice. It's actually a very long bonus, as you can see. It's laid out in front of you there at the very beginning, and there are 44 crates to get, which is kind of a lot for a bonus, but it's nothing too challenging, I don't think. You can just blow up the TNT blocks and get rid of everything you gotta get rid of. And then these, not too difficult. You know, it might be hard the first time you do it, but it really isn't. Otherwise, that's a little trick I learned in level 23 when I was doing my practice run. Yeah, you can roll under crates in order to get crates that are under crates and not blow them up. Like, I wanted that tiki there, so I wanted to do that. Unfortunately, I was not smart enough to avoid the obvious nitro crate on the ground. So, that's more typical of me. So yeah, I kind of had a crap day today, so I just feel like entertaining people And, oh, that was lame. I got hit by that TNT block. I just felt like doing something entertaining, and what's more entertaining than entertaining you guys? Because that's a lot of fun. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this game, and I'm going to forget all of my sorrows, because sorrows don't get you anywhere in life. I've learned that. And we're just going to have fun together with this. And I'm going to do my best to bring back catchphrases wherever I can, and make this a short video so that you guys don't have to be sitting here for a long time. Oh, and by the way, if you don't blow up any nitro crates unlike me, then you should have a little less than 68 by the time you reach that checkpoint. So that's a good tip to have. These parrots aren't nice. Try and avoid them. They've got kind of a wide radius of where they can do damage. The one thing about this level that's not incredibly straightforward that it teaches you in relation to what we've done in past levels already, the one thing that's new is there's a new method of getting to the 4th gem that is only made available after you beat the 3rd boss of the fire hub, the one in the fire hub. And while that sounds simple because, you know, it's just the death tornado spin and we've had that and we've used that to get other gems in the past, like the ones in the water levels, it's used in a different way here, one that I did not even know about until I actually looked it up, because I've never made it this far in the game before on any other occasion. So make sure you get that tiki right there when that crate is turning into it, because it's very helpful for that 4th gem if you want to try and do this all in one run. I think I'm going to successfully do all of these gems in one run. That would be incredibly ideal. If I can't, I apologize. If I can't. If I can't, I apologize, but I think I'll be able to do it. I think I learned a trick for doing it, and it's worked so far for me in the practice run that I've done. I've actually completed the game on the practice run. Not completed the game like 106%, but I've beaten the last level and the last boss fight. And I decided to forego going into the secret area because we'll get to that when we get to that, and I'm going to do the practice run when it's still fresh in my mind, because it's going to be pretty darn difficult. But yeah, oh, and on that platform you have to duck in order to get under those nitro crates. I learned that the hard way the first time. This is kind of a hard death route. That platform falls really fast, so you've got to get on and off really quick. And then this one comes out of the bottom, and you have to get on there. Now this is the hard jump. This jump killed me so many times in my practice run. But I learned what you have to do. Right? You have to double jump, obviously, in order to make it, but as soon as you click A the second time, you just spin in the air and it slows you way down when you're coming down, but you'll still move forward at the same rate. So if you do it just right and hit and hold down A once, and then at the top of your jump you hit A again and then immediately just smash the hell out of X, it will keep you floating in the air long enough to get the gem on the other side. Now hopefully I can do that here. Yes! I did it! That's only the second time I've successfully done it out of 25 attempts. But, as you can see, here's our gem right here. We're going to pick it up. It's the red gem, I believe. And now that we have that, we're going to kill ourselves. Why are we going to do that? Because I want to complete this all in one run. Now that we have that gem, it stays in our inventory, as you can see there. And now we can just go back to our old checkpoint, since we didn't miss any boxes on the death route except nitro crates. And we can just come back and get all the boxes and keep going on with the level, because I've learned my lessons. So that's a way to get through a level even faster than you already knew if you're already experienced with it. Chances are, if you're doing this for the first time, you're going to be dying a lot, because that death route is kind of mean. It might be the meanest one that we've done so far in terms of just that last jump. That's the hardest jump we've had to do in the game so far. But now that you know that, it shouldn't be too hard for you, and it should only take you maybe a couple of runs, if not just one run, if you do it just like me. So yeah, good luck with that jump, guys. It's not an easy one. You gotta hold down A, then tap A again, and as soon as you hit A that second time, just smash X, and it'll keep you in the air. But you can't wait too long before hitting X, or else you'll fall too far, and you will not make the jump, and you will die a slow and miserable, agonizing death. So lovely. But yeah, otherwise, besides that jump, this level's pretty straightforward, not too difficult. These geysers coming out of the ground are kind of annoying. But, you know, since you have double jump, you can just kind of jump right over them. That purple crystal looks red in that situation. I don't know why. Maybe because we're in a volcano. That would make sense. blow up the nitro crate here, and then you get the silver gem. And guess what, mother truckers? We are done with this level completely for now, until we return for the time trial with our speed shoes. So, that was this episode of Crash Wrath of Cortex. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode. In the next episode, we are going to head into level 22, which is called Gold Rush, and we are going to get 3 of the 4 gems there, not including the time trial. But we are going to get the gold gem there, so that's going to be very useful. I have learned how to be efficient, imagine that. So, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.